Yes, I mean, it truly is. The Sime Darby LPGA every year is one of the biggest and probably the only one we have in Malaysia. So it's always a looking forward, to play this event, and I'm always excited to play this event. And everything looks grander and bigger, and the golf course still looks smashingly well maintained, and it's in a good condition. So yeah, I'm looking forward.
Okay, what's the pressure of being one of the 5 Malaysian angels in the field this week?
Pressure, not so much. Just like my friend Ainil, she mentioned earlier. It's nice to get everybody together in one place, in one event. And so it's nice to sort of have a group of your own people around. So it's nice that way because we never get to do that anyway. So it's something different. It's something to be enjoyed.
Okay, your form coming into the tournament. You played a number of tournaments on the China LPGA Tour this year. So just talk us through your form at this moment.
Okay. So I won an event in June, and that was great. That's probably the highlight of my year so far. And after that, I sort of went through a little bit of a rough patch. So a little bit up, a little bit down, but I feel that my game is still pretty consistent. I just have to sort of get everything back together in one piece. For example, like you mentioned earlier, you saw me putting a lot. I think my putting was a little bit off last week. I hit the ball good, I was hitting the fairways, but I just couldn't make any putts. And like Kelly mentioned earlier, putting on this golf course is very crucial. And so that's what I've been working on.
It's a big October in the sense that you're here this week in this tournament. I mean, this would be considered your national open.
Yes.
And then in 10 days' time, you're back in the States for second stage of qualifying. So it's a big month, isn't it?
Yes. It's definitely a big month for me. I mean, looking at the fact that I'm playing, one of the bigger events on the LPGA calendar, and of course one of the biggest events that I'm gonna be playing for my career so far, the second stage. Definitely a very big October, and just have to work hard and play, and hopefully everything sort of falls in place.
Well, what's the goal at this point of the season? I mean, you're coming towards the tail end of the season. What are the goals, not only for this week, but just to finish off the year?
Let's see. I was ranked 4th on the China LPGA at the end of after my win. But after that, I think I fell to about 5th or 6th. The last 2 events, I did not play well. So I guess my goal will be to try to work my way back up there again, because top 4
gets to play the US Women's Open.
Yeah, I guess to play the US Women's Open, because Feng Shanshan is an automatic qualifier. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm still working towards that. But unfortunately, because I've got 2 big events that I will not be able to play because of the Sime Darby and the Q School as well. So hopefully the 1 or 2 events that I still get to play, I'll do well. Okay,
if I can ask you just one last question, what do you think has been the biggest improvement in your second year as a professional this year?
I feel like I belong a little more, because at the graduation of amateur golf and into professional golf, I felt like I was a little out of place. Like I didn't know anybody. Traveling was a little different. You didn't have your teammates with you, or your coordinator to book your hotel and your flights and everything. So that was very different for me. And I guess this year I got a little bit more comfortable on tour. Sense of belonging was there, so I think that helped me a lot.